Hey Tam fam, welcome back to my channel. This is Tamara. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you have been a subscriber, I thank you. I appreciate you. And I got an idea to do a little giveaway with this series, Diary of a Procrastinator. So I've been going over how I have been planning and getting everything in order just to stay on top of my life, stay balanced. I was showing you my planner system, my setup, how I create them, my calendar that houses everything. Is like my little command center for my household. And so I want to do a giveaway at the end of the series with a planner. Now, in last week's video, I showed you how I created my own personal planner. So I got this idea from my awesome sis, Miss K. Why don't you give away a planner as a gift? And I was like, oh, that's such a cool idea. So I'm going to tell you the details about it later on, right? But for now, you will have had to have watched all the videos in the series to qualify for the drawing. And I will be giving away a happy planner, and I will make you, whoever you are, a personalized cover like I did last week. And this week I'm showing you how I made a planner system for my girl Shushana over at All Things Shushana. You guys know that I absolutely love and adore her, and I really just want to give her something to help her the same way I'm being helped with just getting everything down in one place and just being more intentional about how we plan and get ready for the week and the months ahead, the weeks and the months ahead. So again, thank you for stopping by. So in this video, I am going to show you now, guys, when I tell you this planner is off the chain amazing. In one of my comments last week, Ray of One Way Design said he couldn't believe how like he was basically saying how my planner looks very professional and it looks like it was not handmade, right? So when you see this, you're going to be blown away by how you can use Canva to create such amazing gorgeousness on your own without even spending a dime. So everything I used were things I already had on hand. I had her forward me some pictures and I just uploaded those into Canva and went to town designing and creating it. So I hope that she likes it, and I hope that you guys like it too and are inspired to create your own. Okay, Tam fam, so in this video I have already done the design portion in Canva. So at the premiere of last week's video, I asked if you guys wanted to see how I do the design portion in Canva, and I got a vote for yes. So in a later video, I will go ahead and show you how I do that. However, I will have to figure out how to record while I'm on my computer. I'm not sure how to do that. So if any of you guys know how to do that, so in other words, while I'm working on the computer, it is being recorded. This is a design that I came up with using one of their templates. And so here I have designed everything for her, and I am putting it in the laminator because it's a cover. So as I showed you last week, you have to make sure that everything is aligned, and you have to make sure that you check once, check twice, or if you make a mistake, it's going to be a costly one, and all your hard work, you'll have to do it over. So y'all, even though by nature, you know that I am an eyeballer, right? But when it comes to this planner stuff, I have to be very precise because yes, I want it to look professional, I want it to look neat, I want it to look store-bought, and more importantly, I just want it to look good because I want it to look good, right?
So I have to make sure that I check and double check and measure and double measure. So what you'll see me often do is I'll cut a little bit and then I'll cut a little bit more just to make sure that I'm on the same page. Now see how long it's taking me to line up this shot or this cut, because I have to make sure that everything is precise. So if you are ever creating a planner or anything to the sort, you're gonna have to make sure that you pay meticulous attention to what you're doing. Now what happened there was, because the size that I needed to cut of the lamination was clear and the cutter is clear, I couldn't see where I needed to make my cut. So that's why I had to get that like white paper so that I can see through, if that makes any sense. So decided that I wanted to make some corners, and also notice that I use a paper clip to keep both, because this is both the front and the back cover, and I want to keep it and make sure that it didn't move and it didn't shift, again being precise. So that's why that paper clip is there. Now I start to use my little rounder, my edge rounder. I think it was a 1/2 inch, and it got stuck, and so that's why you see me using the scissors. So guys, I know last week I told you guys this Happy Planner puncher is not the move, and so you see here I am trying to force it in, and I just decided against it because I did not want to mess up all of my hard work. So I'm going to actually be doing this by hand, and if you don't have this machinery, is how you can do it if you want to create your own stuff. You can just use a hole puncher and a pair of scissors. Now the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get a little piece of that Happy Planner cover. I don't even know what you call that. It's like a tag that comes on the front, and I'm going to use that to punch my holes to make sure that they are precise. So I'm going to get a marker, and I'm going to mark in the center of each of those punched holes, and that will tell me exactly where I need to punch so I can have it perfectly done. So I'm showing you how I'm punching the holes. So I'm taking a regular hole punch, and I'm just going to go right in the middle of the dot that I've made earlier. And once I've done that, I'm going to take a pair of sharp scissors, and I'm going to make a slice in the middle of that hole. But I have to be very careful because I actually need to make 2 slices. So what I do is I kind of make one off center so that the second one that I make is actually in the center, if that makes any sense at all. So I make 2 cuts. I make one a little bit to the right and then one in the center, which then makes it even on both sides. So that's just a little happy planner hack, y'all, if you do not have this expensive tool. So again, I want it to be precise, and you don't want to make these holes too small. If you slit it just once with the scissor, it's not going to be large enough, because remember, it's like a disc. You want to be able to fit the disc through it. So you have to actually do 2 slits, and again, one to the right, one in the center. That way it's perfectly centered. So here they are. And I know I would have messed these up if I tried to punch them in the Happy Planner punch. So once I finished making her covers, and I think they look absolutely gorgeous, then I had already pre-made these little, so I made that with just some extra, because what I had done was I had printed so many of those pages until I got it right. With trial and error, trying to make sure I have the correct size, because the Happy Planner is 7 by 9.25. So there were some cases I was trying to print out the cover and it was printing too large or it was printing too small. So until I got the settings correct on my computer, I had so many different pages. And so what I had to do, because I had so many left over, I just started to use them throughout her planner to make different things, because there's no wastage. Well, I didn't want to waste anything, so once that's done, guys, I then went ahead and made her a little pen holder. Like I told you, there's quite a few things that I made for this planner, quite a few accessories, and I can't fit them all in one video. So here I'm using a really pretty elastic, and I'm going to put it simply on a piece of paper clip. It's a little mini rose gold paper clip. I don't remember where I got that from. And so I'm going to stretch it around enough. So I'm going to hot glue it on one side, and I'm going to stretch it around enough and measure it to make sure that it can hold a pen with a little bit of tightness. So once I've made sure that it can actually hold the pen, then I'm going to cut it off and then hot glue the other side. So see here, I'm going to hot glue the first part. And then I'm going to wrap it around to the other side, giving it a little bit of leeway so I can fit the pen there. So once I see how much I need that will fit the pen snugly, I'm then going to cut it, because remember, it's elastic, so it will give you some stretch. So you don't want it to be loose. So I'm just kind of measuring it and tugging it to see how much I need. So I think that's good. And next thing I'm going to do is just cut off the excess and then hot glue the other side. And that's it. You have yourself a pen loop. And because it is on a paper clip, like normally you would actually make the pen loop on your planner, but because it's a paper clip, I figure it will give her more versatility. She can stick it on the front if she wants, stick it on the back, and on the side, or wherever she needs it to be. So I'm just checking to make sure how it fits. And that's it for that. And then finally, I used some coordinating papers. Well, I had her, this is a fun part. So I took out some of my paper pads and I was on the phone with her video, and I showed her, and I literally had her pick all of the coordinating pages that she wanted for the 12 months of her planner. So all these papers here she picked, right? And they are all different. They're from, I think, 2 separate paper pads. One is like a wedding theme paper pad, and the other one is kind of like, she's into neutrals and taupes and creams and stuff like that. So she picked all the pieces that she wanted, which was a lot of fun to actually have her do that. So again, this part of the process, I don't seem to have had, well, I know I recorded it, but I don't know where the footage is. But basically, these are 12 by 12 or 12 by 12 paper pads, and I had to line them up. And you know what I told you I go through to make sure they're all precise. Line them up, check, double check, resize, cut off this piece, cut off that piece, to make sure that all 12 pieces were perfectly right. So there was no eyeballing happening. This was all precise cuts. So what I did was, instead of removing the planner sheet for each month, I just added this so that if she wanted to, or she liked the planner sheets for that month that came with the planner, she has the versatility of using those. So I didn't remove it or glued it on. I just literally just inserted it. She likes neutral things, not like me. I have to be loud and colorful. So here's my final reveal, y'all. Tell me what you think of this planter in my Medea voice. I absolutely love this, and I can't wait for her to get it. I just shipped it off to her, and I am so excited for her to see it and to know what she thinks. And please let me know what you guys think, about 6 years ago, and I remember that I had it, and I just punched a few of those inside of the planner and signed it. And I think that's so super stinking cute. So I would love to know what you think so far of this planner, and I hope that you've enjoyed watching me create this. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please let me know what you want to see next in this series.
I'm going to be giving a planner away, and I will be making the personalized cover with whatever you want on it. Okay, guys? So I hope you're interested in that. Please let me know in the comments what you think. And in next week's video, part 7 of Diary of a Procrastinator, I'm going to be showing you how I make like her inserts, like her dashboard and some other things that I created for her to really make her planner more personalized and useful. Because it's not just about the cover, guys. When you see what I create, you're gonna be like, what? So anyways, I'm just grateful to be sharing with you these tips and tools and tricks and how I make these things. So thank you again for watching. Please keep watching this video. Make sure you thumbs up, like, and share it with any of your planner friends, and hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think. All right? Okay, family, Tam fam, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate all your wonderful support of the series, and I hope, as always, that you learned something new and that you're inspired to do something different, right? So I hope that you are safe, happy, healthy, and blessed. Wait a minute. I like that. I hope that you have learned something new and that you are inspired to do something different. Okay, Tam, I think you just found you a tagline. Okay, Miss Housewives of Brooklyn. Anyways, thank you guys. I had an amazing day today. I'm feeling so awesome, and I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day today. My students really made my day. I just had a proud mama teacher day. Okay, my students are amazing. So just want to say wish you guys a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Toodles.